following Planet Zoo 2 news and everything that's been releasing over the past couple weeks, you've probably noticed that Frontier has slowly been sharing more and more information about the game, and now we get this online Zoopedia. It's not a massive announcement or anything like that, but as someone who really likes the educational side of Planet Zoo and how much information is really put into each animal that Frontier decides to add, I thought it would be fun to spend a few minutes exploring this and see what's available and talk about some of the animals that are currently being featured in the Zoopedia. Firstly, if you are brand new to the Planet Zoo games and you did not play Planet Zoo 1, but Planet Zoo 2 has your attention, you may not know what a Zoopedia is. The Zoopedia, like the name kind of plays on, is an encyclopedia for all of the animals that are added into the game. It'll tell you where they're from, some information about the actual animal, their conservation status, new pictures, things like that. It'll also in-game show you how big enclosures need to be, water preferences, land preferences, climbing preferences, all that kind of stuff. Everything you need to know to make the animal happy and keep it healthy in your game. Right now it's exciting because we don't have the game yet, so all these animals on the Zoopedia will be added when the game comes out, and there's a couple new ones that we haven't yet talked about. And also with the promise of releasing new with a cute little countdown on the side. And as you can see in this countdown, we have 5 more days left until the next reveal. Now, whether that's one animal, a handful of animals, no idea. But adding a countdown and letting us know when it's happening, super exciting, especially for me, because then I can plan. We also get these little animations of animal carrier boxes. There's 3 of them, and I'm guessing that one is an aquatic animal, one's a bird animal, and one is a normal terrestrial habitat animal. I definitely think for sure the blue carrier box is an aquatic, but then the brown and the green one, I'm gonna guess the brown one is the normal terrestrial animals, and the green one is going to be some sort of bird species. This will be important coming later when we actually take a look at the list of animals available in the Zoopedia. For comparison, this is the Zoopedia that we have for Planet Zoo 1. We have all of the animals added in the base game, as well as any DLC animal, which are marked by the little DLC in the top left of the little circle. We get a small profile picture for each animal, and if we click on the animals, a little pop-up comes up with a little bit of information, the category of animal, the region, and the conservation status. Looking at Planet Zoo 2's Zoopedia, we get slightly larger profile pictures for each animal, and if we click on any of these animals here, like the Sumatran tiger, we're brought to a whole page overview, not just a little pop-up. On this page, we'll get an overview of general information about the animal, as well as the region it's found in with an included map. We get its class, order, family, and genus, as well as an entire paragraph dedicated to its conservation status. This includes general conservation information about the animal, as well as the wild population amounts and its overall conservation status, where it ranks on the IUCN Red List. Additionally, we get another entire paragraph dedicated to the social and reproduction habits of the animal. This will include courtship behaviors, how long the animal is pregnant for, or incubation time if it's a bird. And to get to know the animal even further, all the pages end with a few fun facts about that animal. The switch from just a small little blurb to an entire page dedicated to each species is amazing. Like I said towards the beginning of the video, I love the information and the effort that Frontier puts in to being accurate to the in-game animals' real-life counterparts. They do the research and they make sure that it's available in the game because It's a zoo game, and the goal of zoological facilities is to educate the public. So to put this much information about each of the animal species into the game and to let us see it before the game launches is phenomenal. So at the time of recording, obviously the Zoopedia has just been released and it highlights several confirmed Planet Zoo 2 animal species, but it also shows a couple animals we haven't seen before, and those are the African penguin and the European bison. Let's start with my favorite, the African penguin. Now the African penguin was added in Planet Zoo 1, but it was a DLC animal. It was added with the Africa pack later in the development of Planet Zoo 1, but it is a completely recognizable penguin and something that I am super happy to see returning to Planet Zoo 2. Just like all the other animal profile pages, we are greeted with this giant picture of the African penguin, absolutely adorable. We get an overview of them, including their region. African penguins, like the name suggests, are found in Africa, specifically the southern point of Africa along the coasts. Next to the conservation status, we also get a stylized picture of most of the animals. Now this style, if you played Planet Zoo 1, might be familiar because we did get a few animal signs that were in this style. And having the artwork released on the Zoopedia gives me hope that one of my biggest wants might actually be fulfilled, and that is to have a consistent style of animal signs for every species. Stylized animal signs and different themes are absolutely okay, and I'm sure will be added to the game, but having a kind of base style, like a Planet Zoo 2 style of sign, would be incredible, because then you can have all of your signs match a specific theme, and I think that that's really important for builders. I was left wanting in this regard for Planet Zoo 1 because we got signs, especially later in the development, for each species that was added to the game, but oftentimes they matched the style of the pack, and so they didn't cohesively go together. So this gives me hope, like I said, that that will actually be a thing in Planet Zoo 2. The second animal we're getting a look at is the European bison. Also not a new animal. This animal was actually in Planet Zoo 1, but in Planet Zoo 1, they used the other common name, Wizent, or Wizent, I think is how you say it. Both the exact same species, both Bison bonusus. They did the same thing with the gray wolf versus timber wolf. Technically the same species. We'll confirm that when they actually release the gray wolf and its scientific name to compare with the first game, but it sounds like they're using the more broad common names for animals in Planet Zoo 2. European bison, at least for me, is much more recognizable than Wizent, so that might be a theme we see in Planet Zoo 2. But regardless of it being new or not, a great species to add to the game, and the opposite of what the first game did. In the first game, we got the American bison, whereas the European bison with Planet Zoo 1 was added in the Eurasia Animal Pack later on down the line, so they just flippy-floppied. We're getting the European bison as the base game, and maybe the American bison will come in a future update. Going back to the main Zoopedia page and talking about that little reveal in the top right-hand corner again, if we scroll down and take a look below the animals that have a profile picture, you'll see a bunch more squares that kind of fade into the background color of the page with these little spinning carriers in the middle. And that's why I was doing some speculating on what the carriers could represent. Here specifically, we see we have a bunch of the brown carriers and 2 of the aquatic ones. Now, whether these will be brand new species we haven't seen or just the Zoopedia pages for species we have seen, we don't have one for the sunfish and we don't have one for the gray wolf, so it's yet to be seen what these will actually be, but they could be brand new species like we haven't seen before. I would be really surprised if Frontier uses the Zoopedia page to reveal brand new animals never seen in the Planet Zoo games before, but I could absolutely see them being new animals to us, new animals that we haven't seen the Planet Zoo 2 version of yet. Unfortunately, if I'm correct, none of these little boxes represent birds, which is kind of sad, but understandably, birds and aquatic animals may be holding a little bit close to their chest just for surprise sake, because those are the big new, right, in the game, the big animals that everybody's going to be excited about, so those might get a larger feature than just being released on the Zoopedia page. And at the very bottom of the page, there is a button you can click on to subscribe to their mailing list and get this game-exclusive little hawksbill turtle statue. So if you're interested in that, definitely don't forget to sign up. Overall, I think the reveal of the Zoopedia, as well as all of the improvements and upgrades they've made since the first Planet Zoo game, is a pretty neat addition. The Zoopedia gives us another way to connect with these animals coming to Planet Zoo 2 and learn a little bit more about them before we actually get to see them in the game. But I'd love to hear what you think. Have you checked out the new Zoopedia page yet? And is there a particular animal you've been spending time reading about, or a species that you're hoping to see next? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more Planet Zoo 2 coverage, including whatever's going to be revealed in 5 days on the Zoopedia page, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone!